make you pump like that. Make you pump that. Make you pump like that. Make you pump that. Jack like that.
It is now time for the rollout show. Content may be a little vulgar, subject matter may be a little rough, but guaranteed to be funny. So sit back, get ready to ride with the rollout show. It is time to laugh.
Anybody move, I'll blow your fucking head
It is Roll Out Live with Speedy and Friends, and I'll be
Speedy.
Y'all be
Friends.
all up in this.
Bitch. Yeah.
In the house we got.
Anthony Wanzer.
That was
He's
gay.
back.
Should just did a different day. Should have did
Wanzer.
Thursday. This nigga would have been at home.
Can you
Anthony.
go away again?
Aren't you gonna see your daughter, nigga?
Again.
In the house we got.
The OG Soul Train, Cuddy and Nikki Pam. Wanzer, I didn't see
Hey,
it.
nigga.
Cuddy Max.
Oh. Cuddy Mac.
Nigga,
Max
nigga, we do the Cuddy.
Cuddy Mac, nigga.
Oh.
No.
No, it's not. It's not written. It's not the.
He ain't got no blackness in him.
Okay.
He wanted it.
Your girl did.
This nigga.
Oh,
This nigga's all
Which
gay
she wasn't
cheating.
black.
Yeah, it's Cuddy Mac.
Cuddy Max, salute.
Yeah, it's about an ear.
Like
Yeah,
that.
it's trying
In
to-
one finger.
We'll try
Do you know
it.
what a Cuddy Mac is?
This nigga done 2 fingers.
No, I just.
I know
Damn
Cuddy
it, Will.
Mac.
You do?
We'll do it again. In the house we got.
Wanzer.
Why are you here?
Cuddy Mac. Nigga.
In the house we got.
OG Soul Train, Cuddy at Nikki Pam.
Yeah, Cuddy Yet.
Cuddy, yeah.
Yeah.
In the house we got.
It's Will.
I was like, hey, man.
I'm back.
Hey, Willie Will.
Shout out to Cuddy Mac.
So what do we owe this pleasure,
Well,
William?
we're not finished yet.
Oh, yeah, my bad. I forgot.
At the marble table, the one, the only, the honorable.
That's so racist. Shalom to
We
the
need a
people.
bomb.
That was beautiful, Pam.
I know. Right on key.
Hey, shout out to
Every
Victor
time.
Wembanyama.
Who?
Yeah, Nick said the shit was rigged.
First round draft
Shout out to
pick.
Victor
Maybe.
Wembanyama, man. They call him Wemby.
Who they get? I mean, to what team?
7-4.
Spurs.
7-5.
Now,
So
now, if I was a betting man, I would have made a little money on this thing because I could have bet on this last year. You know what I'm saying? I already knew.
You should have bet everything on it, nigga.
Everything.
You know what? And the Lakers gonna win championship after the game we saw.
Oh, man.
It
Really?
was a good game, though. But
They gonna win though because the Nuggets they let LeBron James back him down for 2 quarters.
They needed 10 more
Yeah,
minutes.
they're gonna
back
lose
him
for
down.
sure. So anytime you
so,
let LeBron,
so they're going to figure out, which I thought the other light-skinned kid, he should have been posting up the white boy. From the he kept trying to shoot threes, which he made him.
he don't post up.
Who's that?
Porter
Reeves?
Porter Jr.
Porter. Oh.
I thought-
6'10", no post game.
Because if he posts and then boy go to the top,
Right.
then the switch won't work. But anyway, good game, great game. Will, where you been, man?
I've been working.
You got a T-shirt and a shirt?
Oh, you not
You
hot?
gonna bake like
When
new
you as
chicken
cool as me, you don't
Nigga
get
look like
hot.
he going on a field trip.
with the special
That
kids.
little brown bag lunch.
I see you rocking the beard, nigga. What you doing?
Trying
Said,
It
"Fuck
looks
it."
really good on you, though.
Thank you. I'm
It
trying.
does. It looks
That
really
was what Speedy
trying.
said.
Nah, Speedy didn't say that.
You might have.
Definitely didn't say that.
Left him a note on his car. Beard looks really good on you.
I'm trying something new, man. I wasn't able to grow a beard for a long time, so
He was highway patrol, nigga. They got standards.
well, yeah.
Oh, it was because of
You
that?
look like a
Yeah.
nigga.
Yeah.
yeah.
And with that
Uh,
boy
It
look
was
on you.
longer than this.
That's
But,
what she
really?
said.
yeah.
You couldn't have a beard?
no.
Nah.
You got CHP?
Nah, you got
I don't even think you can have the upper mustache.
You gotta look like you going. You
Well, they did
you
on,
gotta look like you can get ready to tell on
on
somebody.
Chips. Remember the Mexican?
Oh
guy?
yeah, he did have the. Well,
That was in the 70s.
That was
Yeah, I'm
television.
just saying.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
Yeah,
saying,
them niggas clean shaven 24/7. You got bumps and everything.
Everything.
You
So
had bumps.
I let
Well,
it grow
you was
out.
looking at his bumps?
You know what I'm saying? Because
Nigga,
a
look
black
too
man has to
close.
shave every day. You gonna get bumps, ingrown hair.
No, you said he had bumps and everything.
I actually shave. I don't have any.
Nigga, please.
Nigga,
You
your
look-
head is a bump, nigga.
I mean, Pam, I shave. Do I have a lot of?
Well,
No, you actually don't. You have pretty
on
skin.
Friday,
See, I got-
nigga,
nigga, I
on
got-
Friday, you
nigga,
look like
I
you
got
have a
pretty
bag
skin.
full of nickels around your neck.
No, you gotta know how to. You gotta know how to shave.
Use that magic shade.
Yeah. No, that's it. I tried that once years ago.
Yeah,
In
you
prison,
didn't know how to
right?
use it.
No.
In
You
prison?
didn't
No,
You didn't know how to use it. That's why. If you're gonna
Well,
say-
no. What I'm saying is, I didn't like the smell. It had a horrible
Yeah,
smell.
but they don't have
Yeah.
that smell anymore.
Yeah. So, like I said, it was a long time ago, but.
But this nigga, there's another dude put the shaving cream on him. See? Rumma rubbity.
Told you stop moving.
This nigga said, I told you to stop moving.
Hilarious.
That's why you got cut.
Turn off the Wi-Fi. You get on.
So Will's in the building, y'all. Will and
up?
Will.
What's
I
up,
miss my
y'all?
Will.
One of the greatest stories ever told on this goddamn radio. Top 5.
Which one?
Nigga, Will got beat up by a homeless nigga.
You did?
Yeah.
He got the brakes beat
like-
Got
up.
my ass kicked.
Like, completely?
While you were a
just
cop?
about, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nick kept saying,
No wonder he grew that beard. He tried to look like somebody
down.
different.
Man down. Yeah, that was one of the
Officer down.
officer down. That's what it was.
You were by yourself?
Yeah?
Yeah.
I thought you guys work in pairs.
He thought he was
Not
tough.
serious. CHP.
No, we work solo, bro.
Yeah,
We
CHP though.
bad as a motherfucker.
Well, not you.
Not you.
They paired you up with somebody after that. Who's your new partner
With
with?
a dude. Pair you with the nigga that whooped your ass.
He's here to make sure you don't get your ass whooped no more.
Hey, don't forget that motherfucker was 6'8".
Wow, you measured it?
Yeah.
He was tall as a motherfucker. He's taller than me. I'll say
So he's
that.
about 5'2".
His description is going array.
He had hips.
About 6'8", broad shoulders, light
Strong.
eyes.
He had strength. He had strength.
Ooh, he was strong.
You say he had hips?
He's the strongest. He's about as strong as 10 dudes.
Let me see your thighs. No, not that thick, but they was kind of like yours.
Oh, shit. He said
strong.
he
They
had
said
hips.
describe him. He thick-thighed it.
Thick
He got
thighed.
muscles. He hadn't eaten, so he was strong.
Hazel eyes. This nigga started getting dreamy. He was tall.
I cuffed him, though.
Yeah. Strong grip. Strong grip.
And then he cuffed me.
So we together now.
I yelled, stop.
That was one of the greatest stories ever told us. Goddamn. That and when Haley was here, we was
Oh,
doing.
shit.
That motherfucking
Don't bring
sword.
that up. Oh, don't do that.
Pam,
Don't do that.
We were giving everybody
Oh,
numbers,
my
what they look like.
God.
What do you
This,
mean numbers? What numbers?
Like
Oh,
you
my
a
God.
10 or a
Okay.
7, whatever. This motherfucker
that.
said, he looked at Haley and said, I give Haley a 5.
You
Nigga,
did?
her face dropped.
Why would you
She
do
said,
that?
oh my God. And then this nigga was
You
like,
said just
what?
kidding.
I know Haley's listening. Haley is very attractive. She's just tiny. So I was giving
She's
that
very-
off of
she is very
the
tiny.
height thing, you know.
That nigga you a 5, nigga? Because
No,
your
yeah.
height?
Yeah, that's
Height
A lot
with
of
a
women,
T.
I mean,
No,
the
with a
average
T.
height of a woman is like 5'3", 5'2", 5'3". Women
about
are,
five.
So your height.
no, Will, I'm tall, nigga. I'm tall.
Yeah, in the Asian community, nigga.
Oh, you stupid.
Why you put your neck up?
I'm tall in
You
Thailand.
landed, in Thailand, nigga. You a big ass Jabberwocky.
Hilarious.
Oh, shit.
This motherfucker said I'm tall.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
funny.
I apologize to Haley for
Man,
that.
Pam.
Haley is
when I
gorgeous-
tell you
gorgeous
the
girl.
room
Gorgeous
shut down,
girl.
we was like, we said, and
And,
then
no,
the nigga,
and I know this shit was right over your head. I know because I know.
it's like, and he looks at us like, what? I said, nigga. He goes, okay, 7.
What, you want me to lie?
Wow.
Damn, you only went up 2 points?
And man, she missed this motherfucker about a month straight, nigga. Is
My
that
bad,
other
nigga.
guy there? No. Today's
Is
back.
that guy dressed like a kindergartner there? Which one? The one that got beat up by...
2-ply shirt on. Man. Nigga, how you put a shirt on a shirt? And you live by
And it's
Magic
a
Mike.
No,
100
how you
degrees
put a
outside.
shirt on a shirt in the summertime?
God
I don't know,
damn,
man.
nigga,
It's
I
just,
was
it's just a
cooked.
habit.
I think that's
It's-
an officer
it's
training.
It's a habit.
He might
Oh,
have
that's
had
right.
it in
You
his
have an
ear.
undershirt on the
Yeah.
uniform.
In his mind, that's a vest.
Bulletproof.
So, nigga, you got your shirt out of the dirty laundry today. It's obvious.
So? so what? Nigga?
They ain't
At
gonna
least
smell,
I ain't got 2 dirty shirts on. It could have been
they ain't
worse.
gonna smell this one.
That's when you guys there. I got one more day. I got one more. I get one. Easy
Look,
get
we
one
all
more.
been there, that's for sure.
I easy get one more of this motherfucker. Till somebody go, something smell. I don't know what it is.
I did play racquetball in it.
You always think you get one more day out the motherfucker. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be
It ain't crusty yet. I
I'll
got
be
one
all
more.
right.
Then you see, then you get in the light, you're like, oh, nigga.
This is some
Right.
bullshit.
Hilarious.
That's why I had to get a bright ass light in my closet. So I know exactly what the fuck is going on.
You should have like a dirty clothes side.
That's him.
You should have a dirty clothes side in your closet.
What was
That's
that?
not the one.
What was that?
That was the show actually finally loading up.
No, because that's the one that only says 13 seconds.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
I don't know where it is, nigga. I can't find it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Everybody good?
Yeah.
All right. Willie Wheels in the building, y'all.
What
We'll do some. You still talk to your guys like that work on the force? They still talk to them?
Yeah. I do, man.
They call you or you call
shit
them?
Is changing. No, it goes back and forth.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know, we check
I
on
miss
each other.
you.
Yeah. What freeway you on?
Me too.
Be safe.
He got one weird call.
Nah,
Middle of the
they.
night. You still got your cuffs? What?
Nah, they.
Oh, wow.
They stay in touch. We got some friends. I don't know if you niggas watch the news, but one of our
I do,
mutual
I see it.
friends is getting well, he's not arrested, but he's getting charged with murder.
For
I don't know if you
what?
saw it.
You
on the
talking
news.
about
Which one is it?
No,
is-
one of old coworkers.
But like, which story was it? Because I've seen
The
it.
East LA CHP arrested a drunk driver, and they had their knee all on this motherfucker trying to draw blood and all this other shit, and he ended up dying. So it's about 6 officers.
But that
on
ain't
him.
their job, is it?
Yeah, why y'all keep
draw
putting
the
knees
blood?
on people? Like, what the
No,
fuck is
I mean,
going
that's not their
on?
job to draw the blood. I thought that was
No,
the paramedics.
they had somebody there to draw the blood, but my man kept
Oh.
squirming, and so
Yeah.
they held him down. And my man, he yelled out those famous words, "I can't breathe," and he ended up dying. So they all got charged with homicide.
So how many?
Wow.
I think it's 7.
So if you were
And
there,
the paramedics.
So if you were there, I mean, knowing after George Floyd, what would you do? Being, in your, that's your crew. You know what I'm saying? In that situation comes what would an officer?
Me personally, or what
that
would an
is
officer
woke
do?
would do?
What would you do?
Oh, I'd say,
an
hey,
officer.
y'all need to back up. Give time out. Let's,
You would break it up.
reorganize this shit. Yeah. I mean, my man is complaining. I mean, we can't ignore what they're saying. So if my man says he can't breathe, get off of him. Let's look at this
So
another
when you
way.
get on top of a dude and he say, I can't breathe.
Well, that's a Wanzer question.
Okay. Wanzer, when you get on,
Get up!
You're too heavy.
Move your stomach, Will. I can't breathe.
Well, I know you don't chase dudes no more, but
No.
my question is, with all the advanced mixed martial arts and stuff available and all this
beanbag
stuff,
guns,
all
that
this technology,
Taser.
Yes, he still got beat up.
why don't you guys train to not kill somebody? Like I don't understand.
To be honest, that is a great question.
I've been in street fights, right?
Yeah.
And I know if I don't want to kill the man, there's no reason for me to put my hands on his neck or my arm on his neck.
True.
The only reason I'm doing that is because I think I need to kill you. There's no other reason for me to do it. To you.
They usually say, and I'm just maybe paraphrasing here, they're fear for their life, even though you have your
they
knees.
use
Should be a
that
cop.
as a catch-all to justify what they're doing.
Okay.
So if you look at some shit on tape and you see that the officer or somebody running away from the officer and the officer shoots him, obviously they're not in fear of their life because the dude is running
But
away.
they normally
He's
say
not
that,
a
or
threat.
they'll go, he had a gun, and he ran from it. Like the one kid that ran, and
Not even he had a gun. He reached for something.
he said when he got out the car, my man ran, and he said, "Stop, stop."
Oh, you
Shot
talking about
him.
the Wendy's in
Yes.
Atlanta?
Yeah,
At the
you,
Wendy's,
you,
yeah.
you can't do that shit.
They just tased an 18-year-old kid on a college campus because he was hitting a vape pen.
Oh wow!
Like
Hey.
I just like this
Y'all
is my
going
thing.
crazy.
Hey,
I
check
feel
it
like
out.
people
I
going
can't
crazy.
speak for all of these cats, but to go back to your other question about why they just shoot motherfuckers. Anyway, when you go to the gun range, they don't train you to shoot to wound the motherfucker. They train you to shoot to kill. So using the gun should be your last option.
That's what I'm
Right.
talking about, choking niggas out.
Exactly. So, I mean, some people, they were bullied in high school. I don't know. They come from an abusive home. I don't know. But there's not a vast majority of people that are doing that. But you do have sprinkles of assholes
look
here
at-
and there.
Do they do
Just
a
take what-
what do you say? Competency test for you guys? I mean,
Not
like,
on the regular,
It's
no.
a site. It's that one time, right?
That one time, yeah.
When they first go
That's
in.
crazy.
Yeah. Oh, if you,
I just don't
you can
understand.
lie your way through
If
that
you
shit.
got,
easy.
if you got 7 people out there, and we already know what it is, and nobody says, "Hey, man, let him up."
Exactly.
I don't get that part. I can see
Common
maybe
sense.
if he by himself, okay, nobody there tell him. He's caught up in the moment, the blood, everything's flowing.
But you got to understand.
But you got other guys that's standing there going, or have the
But
gun out.
other people haven't been in that situation. When I say other people, I mean white people. They don't be in that situation where they recognize what's going on because they've never been in that or have been around or know somebody that's been in that
No,
situation.
everybody know about the George Floyd.
Well, yeah, now, but before George Floyd.
Yeah, I mean,
that
you
shit
think
was
about
still
all the people
going
that
on.
died before then.
You know, I was talking to my mom about this, and I was telling her, I was like, one day people are just going to decide not to listen.
Yeah.
They're just going to, people don't understand. We all just have an agreement that we're allowing police to police us because we feel like it's the best thing for our society.
Do you know what the Second Amendment was created for?
Yeah, so that government tyranny. So
Yeah,
that they
to
couldn't
protect
do what they're
yourself from the
doing now.
government.
Right. So I think at some point, people are just going to say, we don't need this. It's more fear from the police.
We won't see that in our lifetime, though.
Oh, that's what you think. That's what everybody
Things
said.
happen fast.
Yeah, everybody
Yeah,
said
I
that
hope
before
so.
every kingdom came down. They all said the same thing. It's going to
Yeah.
last forever. So
Yeah.
I feel you. It looked like it's going to last forever. But if you look at any kingdom that's ever failed, we're following the exact same trend.
Well, if the people get tired and fed up enough to take action,
I mean, they already attacked the White House.
that would be a great day. Yeah, yeah.
So we're getting closer to the people just saying, you know what? I'm better off just fending for myself.
They didn't even protect the Capitol.
Yeah, it's so weird. I was watching CNN with the stupid.
I don't watch
Trump
that no
on it.
more. I checked out
And
on that.
you
know
missed-
what it
you
is?
missed Don
Pam?
Lemon.
It's about
I do.
no. It's about money. Fox. They saw what happened to Fox, but they also saw that Fox made a gang of money with this dude. And CNN said,
Tucker.
"Fuck that. We're gonna jump in the bed with him on this one thing and let him do." And they let this nigga say whatever he wanted to say, and then the little gay motherfucker came back on and go, "I don't understand why people
Oh,
are
you talking about
mad about."
Anderson?
Yeah, why are they upset with us for having him on? We're journalists, and they were like,
Oh,
"Motherfucker,
they
you
didn't
didn't
do it
ask no
before.
fucking question."
Mm.
They let the
Well, they
lady
said the
do
girl
it.
did
Yeah.
drill.
She
what's
was
the- I didn't
horrible.
watch it.
That
I
bitch
didn't
was
watch
horrible.
it.
He
Well, I mean,
ran
I
all
didn't hear
over
that
her.
much.
He ran all over
did?
her.
Yeah, it was.
She was
Why would
horrible.
they
I
have
just-
Caitlin Collins? That's her
I
name.
just didn't understand why CNN would go, okay, bring him on. Because
Out
remember,
of all them motherfuckers,
remember,
they got her.
he wouldn't fuck with them. He was
Nope.
only fucking with Fox.
Yep.
And then that's when they turned on him and
Yep.
was like, okay, he's fucked up
Well,
person.
well, you know
whatever,
they got the
whatever.
new leadership, and then
They need that money.
and they
Yeah.
got rid of everybody or whatever.
And their ratings
No,
off the
no, it's
chain.
the new leadership. I think he came in with his own agenda, pretty much, and then he might have been really conservative and didn't like the way.
Didn't this nigga start his own network? How come he didn't do the interview on his shit? Trump?
Anybody
Well,
listen.
because
Don't nobody
CNN,
watch that shit.
CNN invited him to do that,
Yeah. And-
But I mean,
and stack the audience,
They were
nigga.
saying on the View that CNN, because of the whole, Don Lemon and all the stuff that's been going on CNN lately, and that it had lost so many viewers, and everybody jumped to MSNBC. And I wasn't. I know you watched
That's
it,
all
but
I
I,
watched.
but I jumped over. I haven't watched it in probably
That's all I
about
watched.
They're
2-3
getting
weeks.
they're getting rid of people for stupid shit. Like you
Yeah.
can't even be human anymore. You
Right.
can't even be a
Yeah.
person.
Yeah.
Now you can't offend somebody. That's what it is.
But like
Everybody's so goddamn
what's his
soft.
name? The Kumo guy.
I
His
love
brother,
him.
of course,
Yeah.
he's gonna tell his brother what he knows.
Exactly.
Who isn't?
Right.
If anything, as soon as
Or
that
give him
happened-
legal advice because they're both lawyers. I mean,
Right.
he's a lawyer. I mean, why wouldn't you give your
If
brother
they were
legal
gonna
advice?
fire him for what they're saying he did, which was tell his brother what he knew,
Yeah.
they should have
Yeah.
fired him
Uh-huh.
in the beginning before he told him anything, because
Right.
obviously he's gonna tell him.
Right.
You know. And if he didn't tell him, what kind of brother would he be knowing all this stuff when you didn't tell your
Exactly.
brother?
You damned if you do, damned if you
Can't
don't.
come to
right.
the motherfucker when they have shit at the house. Your brother's here. Get the fuck out of here. Fuck out of here.
Hey, bro, what's going on? Nothing.
Nothing.
I don't know nothing.
Why your mama invited you? nigga?
But the other
Who said
guy,
something?
the Don Lemon, they fired him because he pissed off a white girl. They didn't like the way he talked to the white girl. That's all it was.
Really?
Really?
And it was
Yeah.
Caitlin Collins.
They didn't like the way
Who
he talked to the white
was,
girl.
who
That was
came up
it.
on his show, which tripped me out. I'm like, she
Wow.
really isn't even that good. I mean, she knows her politics and stuff like that, but really, is she a
Oh,
personality?
that's who he.
to
That's
me,
who he
yeah,
said something.
yeah.
Oh,
Well,
that makes
Wow.
sense.
well, it wasn't just her, but he made a couple of comments like what's the lady that's running for president? He said, well, basically she was old. I mean, where was the lie?
Oh, I know who he's talking about.
That white woman, that conservative woman.
Is it Haley or?
Yeah. Oh no.
It's not Haley.
You're close.
Yeah.
You're close, but I know you're talking about. Yeah, I mean, and they're and then the two white women on there. What do you mean?
Now,
She's old.
again,
Bitch is old.
I want a Democrat to win again, but goddamn Biden, nigga,
Nigga, Biden is tripping.
when that nigga read that goddamn call, he go,
Well, he's got that stuttering problem for real. Like,
yeah, I know. And then he looked like that puppet on what's called the old dude. They go, like,
Yeah.
Oh,
he
he
looked
does.
exactly
Yeah.
like that. motherfucker.
I just saw he's His mind is gone. I saw he went to a factory. You know how they always visit the factories and make it look like they're the people's people.
They're down with the people.
So he's in the factory and shit went wrong right away. The guy at the factory, he's face to face. I guess they thought he was a Biden supporter. And he says, "You're getting rid of this and you're getting rid of that and how could you do that to people?" And Biden said, "I never said that." He starts arguing with the guy.
Wow.
And then Biden goes, the guy said something else to him. And Biden goes, "You want to take this outside?"
Oh, wow.
Biden's what, 80?
Yeah.
81.
Trip that nigga.
He told the guy, "Do you want to take this outside?" Biden's little press lady was like, "Hey, sir." He was like, "You be quiet."
Where's the Secret Service?
No, he told her to shush. He said, "You shush." And then he starts arguing with the guy again and says, "Do you
Wow.
want to take this outside?" It's like, what are you doing?
Does this really happen?
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to say something, okay?
Oh,
If this is not the proof that this is the biggest joke in the world,
Oh, absolutely.
name any other business on earth that you allow an 81-year-old man to run it. Any business. There's not a business on this
Usually
planet.
you on the yacht,
I mean,
nigga.
it's a lot of
Fox.
Fox.
Unless he started
He's
it.
older.
Fox News.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of those out there, like
Unless he
people
started
that
it.
are running companies. Like
Unless
that.
he
Yeah.
started it.
No,
Unless it was his company.
Yeah.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, would you hire? They hired him.
Shit,
You
they
hire
wouldn't
an
hire
80
my ass.
What was the best of two terrible
It
picks?
don't
Would
matter.
you hire
an
George
81-year-old person?
Burns to run Coca-Cola?
Well, see, Biden just said he's going to run for re-election.
He's not going to win.
Here's
No, he's gonna win.
here's
No, he won't.
Trump's gonna win.
here's
He's not going to
a,
win.
He's gonna win.
No,
Here's a
hopefully
No.
theory.
Trump
Here's a
wins.
theory.
Pops, you've been wrong for 8 years. So I'm going
No,
against
all
it.
right.
Let's hear your theory.
Here's a theory. It's not mine, but here's a theory I heard that he's going to run again. He's going to get it, and he may possibly die in office, which will give Kamala her shot at being the first
Kamala?
female, whatever her name is, the first
Go
shot.
on, call
at
it what
being
you
the
want to call
first
it.
female.
Cabinet.
Well, you know,
Kaepernick.
politically
Kaepernick.
that makes sense because they do have to make nice with the Asian community, and she's East Indian, which is in Asia. So that politically that makes sense.
Hey, I'm glad you broke that down for Wanzer because I'm sure he was lost.
Yeah, her
Well,
dad,
East
her,
Asian.
Okay,
yeah,
well,
her dad's East Indian.
I'll say this. Unless
Do you know what East Asian is?
Say it again, sweetie.
you think I never had Chinese food before.
You know where they make Panda Express.
I didn't put my order in plenty of times. Yeah, that's right. Shrimper fried. Yeah, shrimper fried, nigga.
You're stupid. For real.
So,
Weird. Not
unless it's really rigged,
Yeah.
I'm talking about extremely rigged, which I think it is.
It is.
But there's just no way he's gonna. His mind's not even there. Everybody knows
Everybody
that.
knows that. Yeah.
How could he win?
So the other day they had the Medal of Valor medal ceremony or whatever. I don't know if you saw the last lady he gave a medal to, but she's not a Biden supporter. I get whatever he was saying. I guess he was taking too long. She was like, "All right, nigga." And you could see the shit on her face, and it's like, damn, could it be any more obvious, dude? So people are sick of
you
his
figure
shit
like
already.
when Redhead
Oh,
was
that's
in
sick of
office,
shit.
niggas didn't even want to
Nope.
go. They was like, nah, y'all won the championship. Well, no, nigga, we not
Nah,
going.
we good.
Send that
Alright.
shit to my house.
If you could vote for anyone to run America, then you have to be from America. Anyone in history, who would you go for?
Good question.
Obama again. Nigga,
What?
Yeah,
That's dumb.
again.
You know who I'm going with?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
stupid.
wow. I agree.
You can ask me if you want to, Nick.
I'm
You
not-
don't have
every-
to.
You just
everybody.
say everybody.
I think we should
All right.
ask Wanzer. Wanzer,
You know who should be running the country?
who should be running the country?
The one and only person. And they should just let him run it forever.
Who's that?
Elon Musk.
Oh, that was ignorant.
Thank you.
Pam, what you just said shows me that you know nothing about Elon Musk.
Just shut
First of
him
all,
down.
this nigga just said that he thought it was bullshit that when people want to work from home.
This nigga can't even run
I'm
Twitter.
like,
Okay.
right, he got a new
Okay,
CEO on that
Pam,
shit.
Pam, if you
Dumbass
work from home, I know motherfucking well you ain't doing nothing.
That's
you
a
know it and I
goddamn
know
lie.
it.
I'm more efficient when I
We-
work at home.
no,
than being
no,
in the
no,
office.
no,
First
trust
of all, you drive 2 hours getting into the office. Or
So?
whatever, and then you got to, pay, it's costing you money. So you're already stressed out getting in there. Then the motherfuckers want to meet
Yeah.
all damn long. I was able to Zoom, multitask, or
So you saying
Microsoft Teams.
in
that
your
and work.
pajamas.
You would
and,
rather
and I was
you'd rather
way more
work at home.
efficient. And I worked
I'm not paying you
all
$69 an
longer
hour
hours.
and you in your
Yeah.
pajamas at home.
Why? What do you
She's
care what I
still
have?
getting the job done.
I'm getting the job done.
Look. When you're at home, you fucking jerk off all day. You
No,
watch
I
TV.
don't. I
That's
have
you,
masturbated
nigga.
in
That's
the
you.
house.
That's just
Come
you.
on.
That's
Come
men.
on.
That
Come
ain't
on.
me.
You ain't no. You're not fully
You
efficient at home.
masturbate every day?
As soon as I get home.
Nigga, answer the
Talking about? I might pull over at a stoplight.
I
Nigga,
feel like you pulled it out right there. I'm doing it now.
as long as there ain't a truck next to me, he can see me.
You are so stupid.
Yeah, look at him. Go,
Hey,
my bad.
what
God.
you doing?
I got Vaseline in my glove box.
You got it in your pocket,
Look,
right?
man,
You're not gonna shame me
he got
out
it
of
in the
feeling
glove
good,
box,
Big Pam.
and the top ain't on it. Hey, there's a lot of dipping in this motherfucker.
A lot of pubic hair.
She tried to shame me out of a pleasant experience.
Yeah, like he's gonna be like, no.
I got Indian burn on my dick right now, Pam.
I really tried, nigga. That nigga just leaned into it, too. Oh, shit.
Nigga said, I'll do it as soon as I get home.
Say it like it's a problem.
I'll do it and I'll do it again.
That's what I heard. Speedy.
Like a lot. I'm trying new things. I wonder what it feel like with a boxing glove on. This is weird. It's a weird grip, but it's cool.
You stupid.
With the glove on, I can't get the grease out.
Let me pack this catcher's mitt with some grease. You're not gonna shame me out of jerking off, Pam.
You got a dishwasher
Do you
glove
jerk
on.
off? Yes, Pam, I do.
You can put the
All
rubber
the
glove
time.
on. Let me go and get in here, man.
Let me try this cleaning glove.
Nigga set the mood. He got candles on.
You got the little bristles on the hand. I like that.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Try to shame me.
Okay, I didn't see that coming.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
he said,
I guess I'll think next time I ask him
Yeah,
some shit
nigga.
like
That's
that.
fucking
it's the
hilarious.
creep, nigga. This
I
nigga.
know he is.
Yeah,
Creeper.
You're not gonna shame me out.
Why you
feeling
think nobody
good,
goes
goddammit.
over his house to chill? Where you going, Wanzer? No, nigga.
Y'all trying to come over?
They got a midriff on the whole time.
Every time you get to my house, I'll be there in a minute.
Nigga, I'm gonna hang out in the garage, nigga.
Stay down there, dog. Stay down there.
I'm open the garage. Make yourself comfortable.
Oh, shit.
Oh my God, that's
There's
funny.
my,
They got the shower on. Why
there's
is
my
the shower
link
on?
today.
Pam tried to shame me.
I really did. Oh, that
Shit.
shit backfired like a
All right, so
motherfucker.
while you said Elon Musk, bad
Elon
choice.
Musk. Okay, now listen, Pam.
Awful choice.
Nikki Pam,
There-
what do you say?
I'm gonna go with who would I want to run the country?
Don't say Carl Weathers. Whoever it is gonna be old school. Somebody from the funk.
Bootsy collar.
From the mothership. You want it from the mothership.
Anybody from
Bootsy.
the mothership.
Happy yabba do, baby.
What's his name? Funk Williams. Yeah, Funk Williams.
The nigga with the diaper. That's what you are.
She about to pick the best bass guitarist ever.
Ever.
Yabba
That's
dabba
a
do,
good
baby.
answer. I might have to go with somebody like I was gonna say a musician or something like Prince. I would have loved Prince to run the company.
Well, he would
I mean,
die in the
run the
elevator. Though.
He'd have
Yeah.
the shortest speeches in the world.
Why is the
Right,
president
he would have.
Why does the president have on pumps? This don't make no sense.
Are you sure you don't want him to write the national anthem? Are you sure you want him to run the country?
White House be purple as a motherfucker over there.
Okay, be sexy as fuck.
There's gonna be all kinds of pancakes in the.
Velvet everywhere, nigga.
Hey, that's a great
Hey,
Mr.
that's
President,
dope.
what are you gonna do in
It is a great
Iraq?
question.
Pancakes.
Pops, who you got?
He said Obama.
I would go
Michelle
Michelle Obama.
Obama.
Oh, you
Bad
changed to
choice.
Obama. Michelle's a good one.
Well,
I don't know, Nick. I
She
have to
hate
get
that
back to you
white
on that
hot.
one, man. I'm trying to
Nigga,
see.
we ain't got another day for you to be here.
I'm just
I'ma
saying,
go-
got a
I'm
little more
Nigga,
time.
Come back
go,
on Thursday. And
I
let
need a
you
little
know.
more time.
I'm gonna go Dame Dash.
How you
Dang,
stupid?
Dash.
Yeah, either Dame. I would either go Dame
He
Dash.
fucked off Rockefeller.
No, Jay-Z did that.
Same thing.
Jay-Z is a business.
Yeah,
Man.
Jay Z.
No,
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 I think he just dumped that whole entity
Yeah.
and started his own. And you
The
see where he
white
at.
boys told Jay-Z, nigga, if you want to go further, dump this
Dumped
nigga
his,
off.
and he did it. Would
Because
you? Okay,
no,
that's a good
no,
question.
You
I
know,
would.
You know what? Even as a kid, I always liked Dame Dash more
Better.
than Jay-Z.
He could
right?
dance better.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
I never seen a nigga dance before.
Hilarious.
That
But
nigga was killing it.
his mindset is always about the people.
And the team.
And there's nothing wrong with the way
Yeah.
Jay-Z, he's a businessman. So his mindset was about business, making money. He didn't really care about that structure of the business, you know. So
Right.
me personally, I know that Dame Dash is about his people. He's about good business, and he don't take no crap from nobody. So I rock it with Dame Dash. If I had to vote a black man to be president.
Okay.
And he got the bottle dance. Nigga.
Now I didn't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That when he did that shit in
the water, nigga had the bottle dance. Yeah,
I didn't know he said a black person. I thought
No,
you just
anybody.
said
No, anybody.
anybody.
You went
You know-
white,
Yeah.
so it's cool.
You know, I
As
just thought
usual.
about my answer.
Who?
Robert Smith.
Fucking
that?
Robert Smith.
R. Kelly?
Is that your
Robert
lover?
Smith
R.
is
Kelly?
nah. Robert Smith is the richest black man.
Oh,
in
I the
America.
tech guy.
You know, he's the motherfucker that runs American Express. That motherfucker's super smart. He
Bro,
paid off
if
all
you
those
talk about
college
the richest
loans.
black man in America, he's a tech guy, bro. I don't know what you talking about.
Robert Smith?
Yeah, he come from the tech world. He might run what you talking about, but he come from the tech world. Gray hair dude, right?
Yeah.
I know he's like
Yeah, black dude. Yeah.
Young
That
too. He's like
motherfucker's smart.
He's like in his late 40s, right?
Yeah.
Is he
Apparently you not. Nigga.
conservative?
It's not.
or-
It's not about being smart. There's a lot of smart people.
Well, I'm just saying, dude knows how to make good decisions.
Yeah, I
for
know
the,
what you're saying.
For the betterment of a
Yeah.
big ass company.
Yeah, I would
You know
say
what I'm
So,
saying?
but,
But
he
then-
made. You got to look at what he did. You're
died?
saying that he made a great decision for a single company, right? When you
By
look at,
running it, yes.
okay, a single company. When you look at somebody like Elon Musk, he's changed the world in a multitude of ways. Online,
nobody-
online.
Dating this nigga? What the
no,
fuck?
no,
I was
listen.
like,
How you
him.
gonna
No,
re up on it?
we only have cryptocurrency and the things that we have now in online
And
payments
that shit's
as
went
regular
under.
consumers because he
Nobody
started
buying
PayPal.
Tesla but you.
No, he started PayPal. Okay, so he changed the financial
They probably
industry,
did.
right? Then he changed the space industry. Then he changed the space industry single-handedly.
we don't know that.
We
shit.
don't
So
know
the
You do know
It's
that.
not proven.
Nah, I
It's
don't
not
believe
proven.
What do you mean?
I don't believe
He
it.
had, he had,
You don't believe that?
again, he had a.
You don't believe in Starlink and
No,
and
nigga.
you don't believe in
Nigga, that shit's scary too. Starlink.
Yeah,
That
I,
shit's scary.
I saw something.
AI.
I saw some alien shit the other day, by the way, y'all, and I have a video of it.
Oh, you did? Okay. We
I have
to
a
send it
video.
to Nick.
What
Send it
was
to
her
me.
name?
Send it to Nick.
No, I'm telling you.
No, send
So
it to
I'll send it to him. And so also
It
he.
better not be like a little spot going across the
No,
goddamn
nigga,
screen.
I'm talking about
nigga.
some real shit. So also, he changed the car industry, the way that everybody's gonna travel. Right? We're moving over to electric cars only
That-
because of
that-
He
him.
had a rocket
So
that
That
he's
looked like a
Tesla
this
truck
penis.
is
That's
ugly
why
as a
you like him.
motherfucker.
I'm not
So-
talking about the style of it. I'm talking
Oh,
about
okay.
changing an industry. And he changed multiple industries.
You want a job there? or something,
forever.
nigga? The
He's
fuck?
not gonna hire you.
Yeah, you know that.
I'm just saying,
You
here's
know
a,
he ain't
here's
listening
a
to
man.
this shit.
Here's
You
a
know
man
that.
who can get things done, not just on one level, not just in the financial industry. So he did what your guy did.
You know he
Okay,
don't
so
like
what
you.
happens?
You know he don't
what,
like you,
what-
right?
I
Black
feel,
people.
all you guys have good choices, right? But what happens
Prince, I feel
if a
like my
war
best.
break out? Like Dame Dash has been in shootouts. He's negotiated with drug kingpins. What is Elon Musk gonna do when
This
Putin say, "Hey, my nigga, we ain't using your smart card. Smack his iPhone, nigga." What is he gonna do then?
Elon Musk can't even run Twitter, bro.
Right.
And you want him to run this
He
country?
got a new CEO.
He doesn't want to run Twitter. He wanted the information. He doesn't care about Twitter.
Yeah, for Neuralink.
Yeah,
That's why
exactly.
he didn't buy it to run it. He bought
Right,
it
and for AI,
yeah,
he doesn't
for AI.
care about Twitter.
Get that.
He doesn't give a fuck. He wants the information
Yeah,
that Twitter
yeah,
has.
Twitter won't be around. much longer.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's nobody's
Okay.
really tweeting that much anymore.
He doesn't care about tweeting.
Right.
He doesn't care to control your
Okay,
tweet.
nigga, you love him. Stop.
Yeah.
Yeah. So one,
Dick.
that's the first thing he did.
Imagine what he could do for your braids, Speedy. A man like this. Just imagine.
That's $100 million right
Wanzer,
there.
would you Neuralink? Would you get the Neuralink?
No, so do you guys know about the Neuralink?
No, what is it?
So,
Did you smack me?
He did.
well,
I heard.
my bad.
You
That was
take,
an
you
Altoid.
taste it, you know, you taste it yourself.
I was thinking
You
about that.
said, you went, mm.
He said,
I thought this nigga had a Jolly Rancher.
Quit tasting yourself, nigga. Go ahead.
So,
Neuralink.
Tell us about your
Neuralink.
boyfriend.
So Neuralink is a neurological device that's implanted into your
Hell
head.
no.
Nah.
Nah.
Well, you're not listening to what it does.
No, you said enough, nigga. I ain't putting
If you
nothing-
break your spine, basically the electrodes and things that tell your legs to move or your hands to move or whatever it is that's disconnected,
does it cure cancer?
it will allow people that can't walk to walk again. We've never had anything like that.
The muscles,
has
ain't,
that
the
been
muscles
proven?
ain't there.
Huh?
The muscles.
It's
are
not about
there.
the muscles, it's about the connection to the
No,
muscles.
but you still need the muscles.
No,
to-
no, that's not what it is. That's
Nigga,
not why you
show-
can't
show
walk.
not
me the
that-
video,
No, I'm
nigga.
saying when the brain says walk, but you don't have no muscle definition at all.
You can rebuild.
Yeah, you
muscle.
can rebuild your muscle
Yeah,
definition.
but it ain't gonna happen that day.
We're talking about the signal that tells your legs to move.
So
that
he
can be-
owns that.
Yeah, that can be reconnected. They already have it right now in animals, and they just tried to get a human approval, and the government denied it. But of course, they've already got it.
Yeah.
And basically, it's going to be like the movies. You have this chip implanted into your head. Said, you know, they've got you're going to have a USB port in your fucking head.
Like the Matrix.
You got to sit down and charge. Just imagine you start
Sit down
walking,
and charge.
and your
Nah,
legs start
ain't
going numb, and you got to sit down and fucking charge. And that's where we are like today.
Well, we're not
which is
there,
crazy.
but we'll
Nah.
probably
Oh, we're
be
there. It's a motherfucker charging right now.
You know why I don't
They're
trust
gonna
Elon?
put the shit right under Speedy's
You
braids.
know why I don't trust Elon? Because of that Starlink shit.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody that drives a fucking Tesla, if they wanted to shut all your shit down, all they have to do is push a button. And they'll shut every fucking Tesla down. I don't want nobody to have that goddamn control
Well,
over
they
it.
can do that, and they actually wanted them to
Let
do
somebody
that.
Let you grow that beard. nigga.
They wanted them to do that in
Nigga,
Russia
grow
when
them
that
braids, nigga. What
No, no, Speedy really don't need
with
to be
your
talking
man
about nobody
bun.
here.
when the
For
war
real.
started in
Try to look 20 here in 6 years.
You know what? Let's talk about Speedy's braids for a minute. Forget Elon Musk.
He said you look 20 here.
I'm trying to, I said. We're all confused.
I know I look cute. I know I look handsome.
You look
Wanzer.
you look like a weightlifting ant. You're a strong ant, Speedy. You look like an ant that won't share the bread with nobody.
Oh,
You got a
shit.
colony of breadcrumbs.
Nigga walked in looking like Predator up there.
Wow.
I'm just
I see
saying.
you got the
Your
beat.
feelings
I see
hurt?
you got your beady beads.
I'm just saying. Yeah, I got
You
it.
know you can brush it.
I
man.
got it, nigga.
You
You
gotta-
braided yours. Like, it's all right,
I
nigga.
braided mine.
We're just gonna roll this one up. It's already rolled. We're just gonna roll it up some more.
Maybe if I shave the sides, they won't notice.
Your hair look like about 900 Africans with their fist brawled up, running downhill.
Nigga coming in here with his head looking like churros and shit, talking shit.
So you know we can go back to you look like a nigga in the bottle, a genie in the bottle. What you tell you to do?
Yeah, I said, well, look like a gay genie.
Looking at dudes out the bottom.
Nigga gonna come out as little genie. Ooh. He gonna hold his little. Ooh.
Well, nigga, since you like rubbing shit out, we know you gonna rub the bottom.
Gonna come out the bottle and go, ooh.
Ooh, you handsome. How can I help you?
Hey, mystery guy.
Whisper me to be with you.
Well, your hands is cold.
Wish me out and to be with you. That's 2 wishes, but I'll make it one.
Nigga, that's funny.
Nigga
That is
rubbing
funny.
going, be with me. Be with me.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna suck you in here with me. Take your shoes off. It's tight in here.
And take off one of them shirts, nigga.
Put that baby oil on your back. It's a
You
tight
niggas got
squeeze.
some vivid gay descriptions. I'm just saying.
It's good to have you back, bro.
Good to be back,
I
bro.
love you back.
Thank you. I miss you.
Speaking of
I can love
technology,
him.
did you guys see that China? We don't know if this is true, obviously, because China doesn't actually show us anything. They just put some reports, and
I seen what I think you're talking
that's
about.
kind of what you got to go with. But China said that they have managed to recreate a dragon and several other animals.
Oh,
that's been
yeah,
extinct.
Yeah,
yeah.
that they're bringing back.
Nigga, where they get the DNA from?
They got it
They're
from
called fossils.
Yeah.
You
Nigga,
may have learned about them in
dragons
second
aren't
grade.
real, nigga.
Dragons are real.
Dragons
All
are real.
right, so unicorns is next, nigga. I'm confused.
Unicorns are not real. But
Is this, or are we talking like
No, they got a real
Game
dragon.
of Thrones dragon flying
no, so
motherfucker?
the theory behind dragons, the reason that we've never find
look that
dragon
shit up.
bones, right, is
Yeah.
because obviously they fly, right? And if you know anything about animals who fly, they usually have hollow bones
Yeah.
that don't fossilize. So that would be the reason you've never actually found a dragon skeleton.
This is a Dr.
So
Seuss
we
knowing
believe
motherfucker.
in dragons? Is that what you're saying? I do.
Well, this is the
after-
thing. If you,
After watching my shows,
I've never
House
seen,
of Dragons
I've never
and
seen that
the
show.
best show. I don't even. That's
Yeah.
not my jam. Okay, so like COVID, I'm bored. I've I've binged everything on the planet. I said, fuck it, and it's 8 seasons, right?
Damn.
And I'm like, fuck it. Everybody's
got
talking.
nothing
Let
to
me
do.
try it, nigga. I watched that all 8 seasons in 2 weeks. I could not
I've
stop.
never
I would
seen
wake
it.
up if I wake up in the middle of the night to pee, nigga. I could get epi in. You know what I mean? It was like
get
crack.
an Epi in. That sound like drugs.
Yeah, that's the crackhead
Seriously, it was
shit
like
right
crack.
I've never seen it. I'm going to have to check it
there.
out.
It's actually really good.
All right, so
It's
it
the
says
best show
here there is
ever.
no physical proof or evidence that China has made a dragon.
They said
All of
they
this
had.
was stemmed from a viral TikTok video.
Who said that?
This is on
TikTok.
fact check.
How would
Oh,
they know what
that's good.
China's doing?
I don't know, nigga. They fact checked it. I don't know.
Okay,
Yeah, I
nigga,
know,
don't
nigga.
believe just because they fact check don't
Just
mean that it's
6
fact
days
check.
ago.
Anyway, so they said they've done a woolly mammoth, right? And, which is America's also on the verge of recreating a woolly mammoth.
Wanzer's girl is a mammoth. Have you seen that? video?
This
Oh,
is like
wow.
She's a Bigfoot. A Bigfoot. Goody goo goo.
Damn.
It's so
bad,
rough here today.
my bad.
Nigga,
I'm
this
This
sorry.
nigga is the
His
worst.
girl is on the
sorry.
table, nigga. What we
Well,
doing?
no, I can't
You
talk
called
about,
her a woolly mammoth.
I can't talk about Speedy's girl because I like her. I met her. She's really nice, so I can't say anything about her.
Maybe you could just tell us some more about her.
Maybe you kill yourself.
Will, can we talk to you for a moment in the hall?
In the proving room.
We're gonna take a station break.
We need to see you in the prove it room.
So do y'all think this kind of technology is going too far, or do you think it's cool? Like if your pet died, you could revive your pet.
I would like to bring back
If it was on that level,
Taz
would you
and
do
Sonny.
that?
Well, I think that
One of my dogs. I've had dogs all my whole life, but Taz and Sunny was the last two before.
Could he fly
He's flying now.
like a dragon? I'm just saying.
I was like,
don't
what?
know.
No, but I would love to have them back.
But why don't you just have?
I
don't you
literally,
just
I shut down for
Save
like
some of the
about
DNA.
months.
You could clone it.
Well, we do. We have his little paws and like.
Who is
you know,
we?
That's
me and
cannibalism.
my dad. No, and then we have like
cut
his
his foot
hair.
off?
We have it. We took some of the hair, and we took. Well, we
Why
got
y'all-
ashes.
Why
we
y'all
had
just
them
didn't stuff them?
I don't want to look at him like that.
Like a
nigga.
taxi
But my
driver.
mother, when the dogs died, she gave him a bath afterward.
A dead dog a
Yes,
bath?
yes, she did. My mother had Alzheimer's,
Oh.
So she set him.
He'll
on
wake up. Come on, baby. We got soap in his eye. Is it burning?
I want to say something,
I
but
was so
I'm just
creeped
so
out.
mind.
But,
I don't know what to. I might
You don't
say
know how
wrong.
to take it in.
right.
You just had a lot of dogs, but
And
too
my
bad
mother
you
was
can't
like,
buy a man.
You don't want to hold Sonny? No, I
Wait a
don't.
minute. You didn't catch that.
What did he say? What did he say?
Look at me.
What did he say? I missed what he
I
said.
said you had a lot of dogs. Too bad you can't buy a man, or should I say, thank God you can't. You been and stuffed the nigga and shaved his hair off and shit. Have the nigga in the bathtub.
Posed up.
Yeah,
Dick out.
he liked dancing.
Watch that
Oh
dog.
my God.
Damn, the dog is asleep.
But that's exactly what I mean. It
She
was.
washed a
she
dead
washed the
dog?
dog and was on the end of the bed like the dog. She was sitting there watching TV. Dog on it, and she's like,
Sitting
"You
there
don't want
watching-
to.
she
You don't want to
running.
hold Sonny? No, I don't. No, I'm cool. I'm
Mama
like,
Sonny.
Daddy,
Sonny ain't here.
Daddy, what we gonna do?
How long did she keep him?
Through the night. We let her have the dog through the night or whatever, and then we
And then you told her.
No, she didn't.
He's not gonna wake up.
Yeah, it's a wrap.
Yeah.
No, they
So-
took
Damn.
they took Sonny and put a pillow by her foot. She ain't gonna know. He ain't got big.
She was
Hey,
white.
so Nick, do you think they're gonna stop there with the dragon?
No.
I hope
No,
so.
they also
were
said they were
closing
bringing
in.
back a dinosaur,
No,
a
so
woolly mammoth.
right. It's so there's two different. I personally believe that I just think white people are scared of dying. So they have this weird obsession with going to other planets and
They always go to other planets
Yeah,
and
or-
live long time.
or like try to bring something back from permafrost, or like they just revived like
Elon
three.
Musk.
They just revived 3 worms.
You said permasoft. Is that what you said?
No, permafrost. That's
Oh,
what
no,
I
I
said.
thought Nick niggas. I said, what?
No, that's what's in his hair. Permasol.
So look, based on these new technologies, which would you rather do? Would you rather them bring you back, right? Clone you, right? So you keep your memory and whatever else your tendencies, or they
How
can put
cool.
your brain into a computer essentially.
Aren't they cloning people already?
That's what they
No,
say.
but they have. I don't know if they clone somebody. They can't actually say that. So if you're asking
I'm sure
me,
they
I'm
are.
sure they have.
I'm sure
But
they
they
are.
have put somebody's consciousness into a computer.
Yeah, you
And
can,
that shit work?
Yes.
How?
So the person was in a coma. I don't know how. I'm not a scientist.
they
but
could already do that.
Yeah, they managed to put the person's
Wow.
consciousness into a computer.
Wow.
They're just not sure if the person dies yet. I'm sure they know this. They haven't told us, but
They're not brain dead.
they're not sure if the person dies physically, if their consciousness can still survive in the computer. That's the next step.
Didn't Johnny Depp make a movie about that shit?
don't think-
Transcendence or something like that?
Transgender?
You say you want to be a transgender. Well,
Bring me back, but transgender. Like I want titties.
Nah,
RuPaul me.
I actually watched that movie where Johnny Depp, his mind transitioned to a satellite or some shit, and he was all over the world. Crazy movie.
Well, one thing that Elon
What's
Musk
the name of it?
Transcendence.
spell it.
I mean, might
Say
be
it.
right.
I dare you to say
Yes,
it.
go ahead, Speedy. Say it.
Use it in
He
the
thought
sentence.
about
nigga.
it. He was like,
Will
I
was
ain't gonna touch that one.
transcending.
Just a transcendence for 300, please.
Well, hey, man.
Hey, man, technology is moving fast.
well, which would you go for? Would you rather be in a computer or them clone you, freeze you, and bring you back?
If I can, like, if something happened to me today and I have a clone, I can be back tomorrow with my current memories, I go for cloning.
really?
What you want to look like? You
Rather than
tall
what?
Well, I wouldn't have braids in the man bun. That's for sure. I don't know though. I would probably give that a shot.
Okay.
Nigga, you,
Wait,
They,
so-
they do that
Wait.
cloning for organ.
trust me, nigga.
harvesting.
You don't get to pick. Your
But-
wife
What do you
go.
But cloning versus what?
Or they,
Like, what
or,
was the other
or
option?
they can put your
the machine.
consciousness into a computer,
Oh, why would you want to be in a computer?
Yeah. How's that
you
benefit
live forever.
me?
Yeah.
and you can
You
go
ain't
anywhere.
gotta, you ain't
do
gotta pay
anything.
taxes, nigga.
Yeah, you just float in and out of wires.
But you can't fuck. You just got a hard drive.
I mean, you can look at all the porn you want online, nigga. Well, you do that already. So.
Yeah.
And mostly everything physical is mental, essentially.
But your mental is going to be in the computer.
Right. But
So then you'll just be like horny for the rest of your computer days.
So it all goes back to jacking off.
Yeah.
so you want to be cloned, I guess.
Full
You're
circle.
going to see the keyboard in there moving, but you're going to see the mouse in there moving like this.
This nigga came
Check it
back
out.
full circle.
The mouse got a ghost in it.
The mouse is wiggling.
Wanzer, does anything scare you about technology? Because you're a pretty tech guy. You got the electric car,
I would say yeah, because
jerk off a lot.
yeah,
Got toys.
Now you
if
watch
they
it,
could, if they could
watch
cure
it in the car.
if they could cure Indian burn, that would be nice.
That was racist.
Wait a minute. Why is it called? Why is it called Indian burn? Then?
I don't
You know what a carpet burn is?
I know what
Yeah.
that is.
Same thing, but
Yeah.
with your
Yeah,
head.
but why?
'Cause they
I know,
go
I
like-
know, no, I know what it is. But I'm saying, why'd they call
When
it
we did that
Indian
shit.
burn?
I guess,
Yeah.
but I guess because you turned red.
Oh, maybe.
Oh.
Yeah.
You know, Indians always red this,
Yeah.
red
no,
that,
they're
whatever.
not, nigga.
I know that, but that's what they would
Television.
say.
Yeah, it's probably
You talking about
something
the American Indians or the dot Indians?
They both got red in them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Redskins.
But
yeah, remember they used Italians to be Indians. In the,
What?
Yeah.
and white people. Yeah, they would.
Well,
mostly it was Italian.
No,
No,
that's
that
not
didn't make
true.
sense.
Mostly it was Asians. If you look at any film that has Native Americans in it, those are Asian people.
Well, they couldn't use the Native American because they killed them all.
No, that's not true.
Where you gonna find one?
You know, I learned the other day.
You can't find a whole set of them.
How you gonna ask a nigga to read? Won't you read these lines?
All right. And action.
We don't talk like that.
How many times me say hoorah hoorah? Just
You
two.
find them at the casinos.
No, I went. No,
They
no,
own
no.
the casinos.
No, I
Am
went.
Yeah, you
wrong?
right.
I went to the biggest casino in the Northern Hemisphere, which is Foxwoods Casino.
Oh, you went out there?
I didn't see a single Indian. I couldn't believe
Native
it.
Well, they
Nigga, they in
own
the
them.
control room watching shit.
Right. Right.
No, I'm telling you, I didn't see one,
Boy,
not
listen,
one.
You niggas is
And I just couldn't believe it because I'm like, it's on an Indian reservation, but you don't see no
Native
Indians.
American,
Yeah.
nigga.
Indians. They would want to be called Indians.
Yeah, I'm
No,
sure they do.
that's what
I
dumbass.
That's
think-
why I
I
call it
think the
Indian
American-
reservation. They don't
Right.
say
Native American
reservation.
reservation.
Yeah.
It's Indian
That's
reservation.
some old American bullshit, you
Yeah.
know, for the politically
Right.
correct people and shit.
Columbus
They're like,
thought
I
he
ain't no
was an
motherfucking
Indian.
Native American. I'm an
Columbus
Indian.
did
Thought
not-
he led
it.
Columbus did not think he was an
No, he
Indian.
did not. He
The word
he stole
Indian,
from 'em.
yeah, the word Indian, he called him that because that's a savage. He was calling him a savage.
Wow.
He didn't think he was going to India. He never even came to this side of the Americas. But, and speaking of Christopher Columbus, I found out the other day, you know where the word MF came from?
Motherfuckers.
Yeah, you know what that
Bernie
came
Mac.
I know where that came
Bernie
from.
Mac.
From? Kick
Where?
toe. You are from Virginia, Wanzer. You might know.
Well, one of the things that they would do to break slaves would make them have sex with their mothers.
That's nasty.
Is that what you were going to say, Nick?
That's a real thing, man.
Wow.
To do
This
what?
is fucking disgusting.
And they would make the kids call their dad that instead of dad. So like the slaves,
Motherfuckers?
yeah, they couldn't call the dad father or dad. They would have to call him motherfucker.
Wow.
That's a real thing. Maybe you want to stop saying it. I was like, damn, I might need to take that out of my
Yeah, I
vocabulary.
might have to.
Ooh,
Yeah,
it's gonna take me a minute. 'cause
Yeah,
I
it's
know
gonna
a
be
lot of
hard, but-
motherfuckers. I'm just
Yeah.
Yeah,
saying.
but now when you say it, you like, call you a
They
slut.
definitely ain't gonna let that in the history book.
You know,
Sure, you ain't gonna hear that shit.
a little
in
off
Miami.
subject, but in the realm of technology, did you see that China, again, has their world's first electromagnetic gun?
Oh, but
Runs
that's
on
pretty
the
cool.
same battery
cool.
as an electric car. And so it looks like something out of the future. This is what the gun looks like. I think everything that we're doing is just from
Yeah,
whatever they're making in these future movies, that's where what we move to.
right.
So there's the gun right there.
So
Oh,
get the
wow.
That's a
That's
fucking
from,
rifle.
what
me
was
see.
that Movie? Shit.
That
That's
looked
a
like a
fucking-
leveler.
Oh, that's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
And it shoots coin projectiles like bullets.
Oh, that's
and
cool.
and because it's all digital, you can set the speed, the distance,
The
everything's
Wow.
set digitally.
That's pretty cool.
Which
Nice.
is crazy. And they've actually got a non-lethal version and a lethal version. You can set it to do whatever you want to do. So they're going to be using them in crowd control, and you can set it to be non-lethal or you can set it to be lethal.
So fuck a beanbag.
And
I'm gonna
it
hit you with a coin.
And it shoots way
Did you
more.
you ever hit somebody with a
Accurately.
beanbag?
yeah.
It shoots way faster than a regular gun. And so they've actually got. They said
Wow.
America actually has some on the Navy ship. They've got the big ones.
Mm-hmm. The rail
So-
guns.
Yeah, the rail guns. And so it's worth looking into if you want to check the article out.
You shot somebody with the beanbag?
Yeah.
Did they automatically go down or?
It hurts. They this guy, he was high, so he didn't really feel it, so we had to shoot him multiple times. Yeah.
But
So-
you could have used the gun, but y'all used that. And
Yeah.
then,
Well,
so
that's
when do
good.
you tase?
Shit.
We
When
said
it's
when you
necessary,
taste.
man.
Is that what you-
Tase.
Oh, I heard
Tasting.
taste. Oh. What's going on?
After I handcuff him,
Ooh, you taste good.
salty for all
Nah.
that running.
So what they do, it's called a force wheel, and you have to use your best judgment to use which amount of force to get the person to stop doing whatever the fuck they doing. So using hands, of course, is the first result. Using your gun is the last result. So then you got the baton, you got pepper spray, you got a taser,
What's
and
that,
then you got a gun.
the
stick, yeah.
Y'all
So-
need to upgrade y'all weapons, nigga.
Oh, no,
Hey,
they
man.
got a
Baton,
baton.
nigga, what are you doing?
Hey, man.
Tom and Jerry, nigga.
Dude,
I know,
it's-
right.
Nick, have you got hit with
They've been
one of
doing the
those?
same
That
shit for
motherfucker ain't no
years.
joke.
That's solid.
You must have just used a bat.
Nigga, don't hit
Same
me with
thing.
no
So,
baton,
look,
nigga.
just-
That would
ain't
scare
going.
me.
So I'm gonna tell you something. So you know those batons are black, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they have a metal rod in them. Right?
Yeah. So when you see one that's like half black, half silver, like the paint is worn off, that motherfucker used it. He's
Really?
been using it. Yeah.
So it chips that easily? Like,
Mhm.
oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all need to
So if you
upgrade
see
your
a cop
weapons.
with a baton that's like kind
Worn
of
down.
silver, you might want to leave that motherfucker alone.
Oh, wow. That's a good thing to
Whooping ass.
know. Hey, well,
Yeah.
see, we educate
Leave this
here.
motherfucker alone.
Why don't y'all use tranquilizers?
I have no
Darts.
idea. That's nigga. That's
Bow.
some CIA
So we'll
shit.
be over there
No,
going,
it's not. If the niggas at the zoo,
put it in my mouth.
I ain't saying
Stand still.
I ain't saying he was African, but
I know he act like we on the
I'm
in
just
Ghana.
saying,
and
Will
shit.
got to go right up to him.
we'll go to
Hey,
him, sticking
nigga.
in their arm. Come here.
Well, hey, nigga, let me see your neck.
Now lay down, lay down. Now.
He got small veins.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Nah, that shit sounds
So what do you miss?
expensive.
Do you miss it?
Sometimes, yeah.
What, shooting people?
I miss the routine.
Tight outfits.
He missed the
Carrying the
slacks.
baton.
You know what I miss, nigga? Pulling people over for driving stupid.
Yeah.
That's what I
You
miss.
wish you could do that when you see it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
part,
I
that
agree.
part.
That's my biggest pet peeve. I can't
Now,
stand bad
can
drivers.
you really pull somebody over for driving? Because it's just stupid.
Yeah.
to
You
me.
should.
It's reckless driving.
Yeah, you should.
Or impeding traffic.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, my thing is, like, you know how you're trying to merge on the freeway and your lane is ending? But this motherfucker will take up the whole damn lane in the middle so you can't get in front of
yeah.
Ooh, I hate that shit.
And you would have put him on.
Yeah.
And
Well, they
said
don't
what?
do it when they don't
No,
do it when I'm in the car.
I'm saying, what would you say to him? Like, yo, my man, you.
No, I would drive up right next to him in the police car and see what he do.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I would drive on the shoulder to show him that, you know, hey, you blocking both lanes.
Sounds like intimidation to me.
Exactly. Exactly. Stop doing stupid
Actually, not
shit.
a good thing. I mean, on your part.
No, I'm saying when I drive, people do the right thing when I'm around.
All right, so then, what did you hate about the job?
Working with some of the people.
Oh, okay.
A lot of
Working-
racists, too.
Yeah, it
Lot-
is.
Yeah, and you knew it.
And they straight
They
up
probably
front
was right
with
in
it?
your
They-
face.
Dude, I
fat
seriously
nigger.
worked with a,
Hey, nigga.
I seriously
Hey, Black
worked with
Will.
a guy.
Almost as black as your uniform.
You say black wheel?
Black wheel.
They got a white wheel.
I worked with a guy who was from Northern California. I want to say Eureka, California, some shit. Never been around a black person. He straight up told us that we were the first people that he met
Negroes?
of color.
Of
Yeah.
color.
Wow.
And you said,
It's good to know. Good to know.
Was he racist? Or, I mean,
No, he was cool. He didn't really say shit. I think he was nervous. I don't know, but
they can talk.
He was just telling yeah,
these monkeys are good.
it's much smarter than they look on TV. Much
Yeah,
smarter
but-
than they look on Animal
But
Planet.
the hard part of the job was dealing with motherfuckers who had this idea of how they want the department run. So they get into a little bit of power and they say, you know what? I want to change things this way. And it's like, dude, that's not right, but this is the way I want it. So you got a lot of that.
So that every time somebody was moved out, that new person came in with
Come
some-
in there, everybody had a way they want to run the department.
Maybe you should
Every
have got you
night-
some power.
Every other few years, we get a person that'd be really cool, and then they end up fucking promoting or transferring out. So the assholes that were there before are now in charge, and it's like, god damn. But the hard part is when you have an officer who's a dick, who's a racist asshole, he promotes and becomes your supervisor. That part that was really.
So why
hard.
didn't you want to be supervisor?
That's what I was
I was a supervisor,
He was too
but
big.
saying. Or black.
no, they
Hey, Black Will. come
they
here.
really make it hard for black people to promote.
Wow.
Right.
Latinos move.
You can do it. Oh,
and,
dude.
and
Because they take care of their
and
own.
Japanese.
I don't
They
want
move
to.
up.
I don't want to sound racist. So
Oh.
let me throw
We
this
wouldn't
disclaimer
allow
out
that.
there. But if you look at the highway patrol now, it's all Mexican.
Yeah.
It's all Mexicans.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Oh, you
I ain't mad at them.
Especially
They're taking
in
over.
Canoga.
They're all Mexicans.
So what would you say? They just like hook each other up?
Oh yeah,
Like,
They
come
do
on,
that
I
there's
got
a lot
you.
of that.
They
oh
do
yeah,
that like in landscaping
Nigga.
and maintenance.
Say
Like
landscape.
Nigga, hey, no, she got a point. It's a landscaping
Grass
mafia.
cut.
it is.
It's
a
a
mafia.
landscaping mafia,
They don't
for real.
let others in or whatever.
Do you
know.
want a landscape?
No, I'm saying because there was this guy that was trying to holler at me that worked in my building, right? And he was in maintenance, but he was telling me about like how it's very Mexican run, and they look out for each other. And before it's hard for him to solidify a apartment building or whatever because they all look out for each other. I was like,
They
wow,
do. It's a
who knew?
motherfucking
Like
mafia.
Armenian,
It
same
is.
way.
Nigga.
And you know
Hold on.
what?
Well, they do
Hold
that
on,
with
dude.
car
Hold
dealerships.
on, not to cut you off. This nigga just said Armenians. Nigga, I just work for some Armenians. When
What
I
are
tell
they
you,
like?
these motherfuckers got it locked up.
Got what part though? What?
Fucking everything.
Yeah, they do run the
Nigga,
valley
so-
for damn sure.
So with the SUVs that we drove, that I drove and the other people drove, when we had to take them in for service, the motherfuckers that worked, our service manager, Armenian.
Right.
Right? So I had a job where they wanted me to get some vinyls done for some kind of event that they had, and they wanted to put it
Explain
on
what the
event.
vinyls you mean.
Vinyls are those little stickers you put on the side of vehicles like a wrap.
Oh, okay,
Right?
right. Uh-huh.
So I found a guy, black guy. He was going to do 6 wraps for like $650, right? 4 blocks away. They didn't want to use this dude because somebody has a cousin that does the same thing, but this motherfucker's in Glendale. And
Wow.
he's charging $15.50. But they want to use him because he's a friend of somebody in the
Yeah,
family.
they do stick together.
And we're going to support his business. Now,
Yeah.
my man was going to give it to us for fucking a little bit more than half the price, but no, we got to keep it in the family. And they do that with
He probably wouldn't
everything.
have did a good job anyway.
It sounds like it's gonna be some nigga shit. I got a guy do it for 200.
Hey.
Exactly.
Hey, nigga, you got bubbles all on this motherfucker, nigga. We
There's,
just busted, nigga.
there's a hotel on Santa Monica called 10,000. This is where a lot of Lori Harvey, all these motherfuckers, they stay in there, right? And the valet person that we drop cars off to them, because they rent cars or they get a car for the weekend, but we drop it off at the valet. The valet motherfucker is Armenian. We drop it off. The supervisor at the hotel, Armenian. These motherfuckers are everywhere. Grocery store, cashier, Armenian.
Yeah.
Nigga, they got it locked up everywhere.
Wow, I believe that. That is surprising.
But you happy to be not working no more.
Man, yeah, I am.
It was probably
It was fun. You know,
Getting the money
I
in.
love driving the cars. I love meeting people. But all I can say is this makes sense to you. Organized chaos.
makes sense.
You know what I'm saying?
Look at here. Look at here. Organized
I came from a fucking structured background. These motherfuckers just wake up and just figure it out as they go. Kind of like here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we do.
We come here, nigga, sit down and go, okay. we always start off on Wanzer. Look at this motherfucker. We swing it around.
Man, everybody get it.
Everybody get it. Then we come back and go,
Oh, it's crazy.
thank you for watching the show.
Yeah.
We'll get it worked out.
So the stuff that they hired me to do, when I was doing it, I didn't have any
Will,
backing.
We didn't answer.
Oh, I'm
He's
sorry. I'm
going
sorry,
on
man.
and
No,
on.
we
You
trying
got
to
me
go
going.
something
You got me
else.
going.
This nigga
now.
said,
I'm sorry.
so to answer your question.
I was about to tell you about my oil change I got this weekend. But this nigga was
Talking up all the time.
Oh, my bad. I'm
more
sorry.
important than my
I'm
oil
sorry.
change.
So I go to
was-
I go to the drive-thru.
It was
Armenians.
traumatizing. It was traumatizing. It was traumatizing.
So
I'm glad.
what business do you think black people or what market?
Were we
do you
good at
think
barbecue?
Black people
Food.
can corner the market though, like
Food.
And
Like-
then they charge too much for the shit.
You know what I'm saying? What business? Because we pretty much add the flavor to any business, right?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Like I trip off of this about jewelry and rims, right? You would think
Well, that's Persians. They
we're
got
really
that.
the only ones who buy rims enough to keep the rim business afloat.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
And
Like
we
other
keep
people
all
buy it,
businesses afloat.
but to
Yeah,
make
we
it a
do, 'cause we're
thing, we're the
consumers.
only coach who actually buys like fancy rims, right?
Latinos
Yeah.
buy rims too, though.
No,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
not enough to keep the business afloat.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of Spanish people, they like something, they stick like Dayton's. They stay with Dayton, so they
even
like
though-
a particular style.
And they know that they come off.
Right,
They're
that's
gonna
their
fly
style.
off the motherfucking thing. but
Or
they'll
like
still buy 'em.
I don't know. People are still buying rims.
Yeah.
We do.
so like what
No,
business
no.
do you think black people as a culture can corner and keep funneling it back around? I personally think we should try the jewelry industry because I don't know how any.
They-
I don't know
it's-
how
it's
niggas
hard
sell
to
Persians aren't
get
gonna allow
into.
that. Persians aren't gonna allow
Yeah,
that.
it's hard to get into, bro. They
We
got
can
shit
boycott
locked
these
up.
niggas, man.
Nah,
No, yeah,
Nah,
we're not
we can't come
organizing
together like that.
Yeah, I was gonna say
though.
we're not organized.
How you gonna come
that's
together like
okay,
that?
you guys
Yeah.
are negative, but what I'm saying is,
We know we've been black for 55 years.
If you think about it, we own the diamonds and the gold.
thank you.
we
That's
do,
what I was
but
gonna say.
again, but we
How are they getting their hands on
The
it
diamond
before us?
mines are in Africa, right?
stealing and
So the diamond mines are in Africa.
Yeah.
How hard would it be, right, for let's say Tyler Perry, somebody really popular, a popular black person, to take a trip to Africa and meet with these people and say, hey, let's start an exchange.
Send Medea.
So, so you know the one guy that does the gold rush thing. His grandfather was on the show. Then he died. Then he took
what,
it
what
over.
Gold Rush? What-
It's called Gold Rush. Is
Uh-huh.
what he normally does. So they're going to different countries, and so I'm sitting there watching it. I said, "This is how white motherfuckers did." So they're somewhere, and the Spanish guy, and they said, "Yeah, he's looking for gold." And the guy goes, "Okay, can we dig with you?" He goes,
Is this a show?
yeah.
Oh, okay. Uh-huh.
And he goes, "Yeah, you guys." He tells, and it's all white boys, and they got the cameras.
Shocker.
And I'm sitting there going, "This is how they do it." He came in. The guy comes in. Yeah. We want to work with you. Want to buy you out, and they want to buy what him and his family is in there doing. They were basically coming there to buy him out, and then dig the gold for themselves. And the dude was like, "Nah, this is his family." He said, "Okay, well then we'll go up the thing and see if we see some more people." And I'm sitting there going, "That's how the motherfuckers came. That's what they did. They came here, and you go, hey, Native Americans, they put the motherfucking smallpox on them. Now you got the land because you just want the land.
Yeah.
That's all you want.
Yeah, I think the key thing that, unfortunately, we don't do is we don't hold on to anything, right? Everything is always about money, like you're saying. It's monetary. And we don't realize, like, money should not be the end goal because you can't do
Should be the
anything with the money.
ownership.
It should be the ownership because, like, money is changing now. It went from gold back in the day. They used to slang rubies to each other.
Yeah.
Then it went to cash. Now it's going to crypto. So money's always going to change and keep fluctuating. But one thing that won't change is ownership, property, land. Like, that can stick around hundreds and thousands of years, And unfortunately, as black people, we don't own nothing.
And when we do, they find a way to get us out of that.
They trying to get
Just
Jordan
like,
out of
like
that.
that. Like I said, I had met the guy in the Manhattan Beach family. I met a guy who is part of the family, whatever. And remember, Manhattan Beach was run by black people, and kind of like the Oklahoma thing or whatever. But they stole it from them or whatever. So again, they're like, okay, we're gonna give you back the land, but we're gonna give you $50 million. That land is worth. They took the family decided to take that little old chump change instead of just keeping it.
Right.
But they,
I
But
don't
I thought they
understand
did
that.
keep it, but they're leasing it back to them.
Who did? No,
The family.
No,
That was what I read, that they leased the land back to them.
I don't know.
no. Look it up. I don't
yeah,
know.
we ain't got to argue.
I mean, that was
Manhattan
what,
Beach.
I mean,
I was.
I
told,
can read a little bit. but-
Well, I was told by the family member basically that they're just gonna take the money and I don't
Damn.
know,
And how much is it?
$50 million. That's
I
nothing
think
compared
it's
to
worth
what.
it's worth more than that.
Hell yeah, Manhattan Beach, nigga.
Yeah.
Oceanfront
Worth more than
property?
Right, come on.
Just the land, like,
billions.
not
I
even.
would lease it to the city.
Yeah, I would too. But
And that was what I
That's
I saw that they
generational
did.
wealth right there.
I don't think so.
So
No?
Yeah, but I don't
Well,
think
50,000
again,
get
like
you
Nick
there.
was saying, black. We don't think about generational
man.
wealth.
Speedy, this
and-
nigga won't even keep a car.
Well, him being a comedian, or you guys are being, they used to dope, what I call dope money. Quick, easy. You know what I'm saying? It's not.
She said
quick and
she
easy.
said
That's
something
what I
about
heard,
dope.
too. Yeah, that's
So
what I
you
heard.
do dope.
No, and that's cool. But my only thing is, like, I always ask people this, like, yeah, nigga, I'm trying to get some money. And I always say, so what are you going to do with the money, though? Because most black people, when they think about getting money, you just want to buy more stuff.
Stuff,
Yeah.
right.
Like, that's all that's happening, nigga. You just buying things. And, like, it just doesn't make any sense, So when anytime somebody, like, yeah, nigga, I'm trying to make $100 million. And nigga, and do what
What
with
you gonna
it,
do
nigga?
with it?
And do
Yeah.
what? Buy a car, nigga, and give
Going
it
to
back.
the mall, nigga.
I
Get
think
some
that-
rims,
Like, it's
nigga.
a crazy thing,
I think
But
we-
the
I-
thing about it, we're just now learning this stuff, like in school or wherever. Our parents didn't teach.
They
Like,
do
my
that
father
shit on
always.
purpose.
My father says this to this day. You need to get a job, Daddy. I'm trying to do
Own
a
the
career
business.
or a career or an entrepreneur. But he really thinks like I'm a dumb fuck for just
Right, that's
because
his
I
era,
don't
though,
go
right.
and work for a company. And I think what?
I didn't, Pam,
I
I didn't
work.
say nothing.
I'm just saying. Let's not talk about.
I didn't say
you
shit,
raise your
Pam.
hand, nigga.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, what'd you
I
raise
was
your
I
hand?
saw
trying
his
to get
hand. I
mixed
saw
in.
his hand up,
smelling in your
Pam.
arm?
Trying to get mixed in.
Holy
So to Nikki Pam's point, this is interesting you say that. So there's a whole book in the Bible called Job. By the way, so
pronounced Job.
Job.
That's what the white man told you. Ain't no J's in Hebrew, so I don't know how that's possible. So
It's called
just
Yob.
Yob.
let's get
Yob.
past that
Yob.
part.
You need to get a Yob.
Yob.
But I feel like if anyone ever actually read the Bible, so the Bible tells you the structure that God gives you, right, is a family business.
Mm-hmm.
Right? For your kids, and you and your kids, you work for yourself. That's the structure he put in place for us to do.
Right.
Now, if you want to go work, nigga, there's a whole book about stuff getting taken away from you. A job is a slavery.
Mm-hmm.
Is
It
essentially
is.
what
I
you're asking
totally
for,
agree.
So I would just be wise. And if you asking for a good job, you'll get a good slavery. You know what I mean? You just going to work and not have nothing like most slaves. So I would just tell people to try to build something that the fruit may not bloom in your lifetime, but your kids won't have to start from your starting point.
So Speedy missed the bus, is what I'm hearing?
So you want to go back to what your daddy said?
No, we can't. Because I will.
Oh,
Just like
shit.
I said we had left out
you
with
brought
your
up
daddy.
the daddy, nigga.
Man. Pam had a real dad.
Okay. And still do.
Wow.
She had a Pinocchio dad.
And
I'm
knows,
a real boy.
and knows where he's at.
Right.
That's funny.
Nigga, I know you not talking.
You
No,
got
I
your daddy
ain't.
in your life?
Nothing, nigga.
Or he did?
You had no dad?
Did you have a dad, Will?
You go right across the board. You
didn't have a dad?
Yeah.
So, Pops, I
That's
just
a lot
got
of
raised
dads,
yourself, nigga.
Motherfuckers on this show.
I had a stepdad. He was cool.
So the internet's down,
So
Pops,
to
but
speak.
I got some coffee mugs
Uh-huh.
that I did on Printful, and it say Dad, and then the inside it says for dudes without dads.
Hilarious. Hilarious.
So I want to think of something clever because I want to shout out the stepdads who stepped up. I don't want to poke fun at them, because I feel like that's a heavy
it's a
thing
heavy
to
job.
step in.
Yeah.
So I didn't know you didn't have a real dad. Will?
He's out there somewhere, I guess. But yeah, my stepdad.
Did you
he was
ever
the
meet
man.
him?
Nick, don't pick that scare. This nigga.
No,
will-
no.
Hati!
You know who my
Hati!
stepdad is? His name is Robert Bird.
Do you know who your
His
This
name,
nigga said, I know my daddy.
his
Really?
name is Robert Bird. He's a boxing referee.
That's your real daddy?
That's right.
Yeah, he's
But
my
you never
no,
met
he's
him?
my stepdad. He's my stepdad.
Okay.
he's your dad.
Again,
You'd be
we're
Fucked
talking
up if
about
you never met
real
your
daddy.
stepdad.
Nigga, I just told you.
What if your stepdad said I'm cool, nigga? I'm cool.
I'm like, damn, he never met his dad or his stepdad. God damn. Shit.
No, that's just
I met your mama though.
Oh.
Wow.
From downtown, from Angryville.
Niggas bringing mamas into it.
Well, you want your mama into it. They didn't bring my mama.
God
into it.
damn.
You said your mama here.
Look, Speedy's an instigator. He said, yo,
Yo,
mama.
mama.
They didn't say your mama.
Hilarious.
How old were we when you met your dad?
32. Oh, I'm sorry.
Probably about the same age you met yours.
I don't have a dad. I have a father. I don't.
Ooh.
I got a father, nigga.
Are you
Is
sure?
that what you call these things?
On his head?
I know neither one of you Negroes know what that's like, but I have some who cared about me, nigga.
You stuck around.
That's all he can offer you was care.
Niggas giving you horrible advice for 30 years.
I'll take that over a strange nigga giving me that.
Some nigga your mama like.
That's what I put on the other side of the cup. The dude your mom like.
The nigga your mom
I
like.
like that.
Dad. The nigga your mom like.
There you go. There you go.
So yeah, what age
We
did you
sell
meet your
those for
dad
Father's
at?
Day.
Did you meet him before you can realize he wasn't your dad, or did you?
I was about maybe 8, 9.
Okay, cool.
Oh.
Did you guys get along right away?
Oh yeah, he was cool as shit.
Oh.
You talking about your dad or the?
Stepdad.
Dad.
Well, what?
Do you know your dad?
Where's the real dad? I mean, we keep talking about this
Nigga.
mysterious
All right,
stepdad. Where's
let
the
me-
real dad? Was he die?
I don't know.
Your mama never told you?
You got a name?
Asked.
You got a name? She never said Carl came by.
You never looked him up.
So
while
your
you-
last name ain't Richmond for
Yes,
it?
it
Or
is.
is from your real dad or from the
He
stepdad?
don't have
we
a
doing
dad.
I'm so
some
confused.
ancestry shit? What the fuck?
We're trying to find your real cousins, Will.
We don't want you to marry us.
Speedy's not really Caldwell. He was given that.
By who? Homeless nigga?
No, the
No, you
stepdad,
know-
the
you know
nigga
Spe-
his mama like.
You know, Speedy always says, my dad this, my dad that. It was his stepdad.
Yeah, it was a stepdad.
He met his
So
real
took
dad
to-
later on in life.
Yeah,
Don't make this nigga start
at ABC
crying.
Market.
This nigga's crying.
He was a meat market man. He was a meat man.
Get this nigga some tissue.
He cut pig feet for a living, Will.
Instead of meat man.
He bucketed chitlins at
ABC Market on Vermont.
He was a chitlin bucketer.
Imperial.
He separated the chitlins. This one had with sauce. This one was without sauce. And then he put the top on it. I see Speedy licking his gums. He mad. He about to have a mama joke for me.
I got one in the chamber, my nigga. It's me on top.
Oh, see, goddamn. He always goes too far. Goddamn. I'm talking about buckets of chitlins. He over here on top and all this shit.
Oh, on top
damn
of
it.
my, okay, I was like, ooh.
Fuck.
Nigga, that hurt.
All right, so we'll take a break.
Yeah, please.
Shout out to Dad.
I think now's a good time for a break.
Yeah.
So if you want to get a cup, says what on the front?
Says Dad.
It says, I ain't
Nigga,
your daddy.
your mama like.
On the inside of the
A
cup,
nigga your mama like.
it
Nigga,
says
I'm
for
just here
Jews
for
without
the night.
dads. And on the back of the cup, it says a nigga your mom like.
Nigga, I'm just visiting.
It's a dude. It's a picture of the dude on the bottom of the cup. Your dad.
They used to put Wanzer on the porch. Tell him his daddy coming. The car coming. Is that him?
Daddy! You said I would meet him today. You said he had one headlight.
Every little car. Hey, is that my dad? No.
Why don't he ever stop?
He didn't want to raise me.
You know what was fucked
Oh,
up?
my God.
When I did meet my dad when I was almost 13, turns out this nigga lived down the street the whole time. I'm talking about
just go
right
You used
down
to get
the
a
street.
nigga spare change as you walk by?
He would just,
I mean,
he would
probably.
start walking toward his house and turn around. Let me go the other way. Nigga might be out there on that porch.
Looking for me.
Daddy!
Not me, nigga.
Nigga, he lived down the street the whole time.
Oh, my God.
When I found out where he lived, I was like, nigga, you been here the whole time? What?
Like 4 or 5 houses or like a
Like
block
he
or two?
said.
Nigga,
Like,
for
no,
13
like-
years.
Yeah, like maybe like 2 miles.
He had a whole nother family.
Well, here's what was funny. So I may
Oh,
have said,
we'll-
I may have said this
We'll
before.
let you know, nigga.
But when I was in 7th grade, we had a bus driver, right? This woman, and she had a mustache, a full mustache, and we used to ride the back of the bus, and we would do this. The bus driver got a mustache, and we would duck down. And she would get mad. And fast forward to about the next year, I meet my dad. He takes us to meet his sister and his mom. It's the bus driver with the mustache.
Oh, wow.
So now we
She
riding the
remembered
bus
you?
again.
Damn.
She remembered you?
Yeah, so now we riding the bus again, and they doing this
Real
shit.
quiet.
And they doing this shit. The bus driver got a mustache, and I was like, "Hey, man, that's my hot dog."
I know that mustache.
She had an all-out mustache. I was like, God. I told my mom, "Are you sure that's my
You
dad?"
still talk to your aunt?
Nah.
You don't talk to none of them, huh?
Mm-mm.
You don't
left
talk
it
to your
alone?
dad?
So you probably got stepbrothers and sisters.
Nah.
Just
Died.
asked?
He died.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah, you
Oh,
can't.
he died?
Yeah, but I didn't
What'd
talk
he
to him
die
before
of?
that.
Loneliness?
Probably heartbreak.
Too soon.
Probably heartbreak.
God
Nikki
damn.
Pam. Probably heartbreak. He missed me.
That's what you get.
What'd he die of?
Diabetes?
Diabetes. Stupid.
What'd he die of?
Cancer?
Was it
I'm sorry,
anything?
he was a Capricorn.
What does that mean? He was a Capricorn. What is that supposed to mean?
Because I said cancer.
Oh, okay. I didn't get that
I
reference.
thought it was funny.
You thought it was funny, Pam?
I thought that was funny. I got it.
I didn't like it.
Yeah.
You
Just
like
wipe
it.
my eye.
You mean your eye?
Yeah, nigga.
The other was a ball.
Talk about my goddamn daddy.
Not your real dad.
Wow.
Why did his phone fall?
Because he hit the
'Cause I
table.
said-
You can't laugh at your own joke that hard that you knock your own phone off.
Eye and a ball, nigga.
I don't get it, Speedy.
You can't see
All right,
it
let's
either.
take a break. 'Cause I'm
All right, take a
about
quick
to pass
break.
out.
Come right back.
Let's take a
I'm
break.
gonna hide out in the bathroom. That's where it's cool at and shit. God
Nigga
damn.
up in here losing weight.
I know, for real.
No, you're not. Anyway, we'll be right back, y'all. Don't move.
Cuddy Mac.
Oh, Jesus.
The fan does work though.
I'm sorry, Will.
You know what? Actually, this works out better for me. You know, the slimmies of summer come to class wearing next to nothing. You know what I'm
Will,
saying?
it's all right to be angry.
Hey, why should I be mad? I'm saying at least he said goodbye this time. I just wish I hadn't wasted my money buying this stupid present.
I'm sorry. If there was something that I
Hey,
could
you know
do-
what? You ain't got to do nothing, Uncle Phil. Hey, ain't like I'm still 5 years old, you know? Ain't like I'm gonna be without him. He never even sent me a damn card. To hell with him! I ain't need him then and I don't need him now.
Will.
Nah, you know what, Uncle Phil? I'm gonna get through college without him. I'm gonna get a great job without him. I'm gonna marry me a beautiful honey, and I'm gonna have me a whole bunch of kids. I'm gonna be a better father than he ever was. And I sure as hell don't need him for that, because ain't a damn thing he could ever teach me about how to love my kids. How come he don't want me, man?